Hello everyone, it's Small Farmer 6710. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to day 68 on the big 132 model farm diorama display. Now as you can see, there's a lot going on today guys, with a lot of the tillage farmers trying to beat the last of the rain, trying to get the harvest in, as well as a lot of the second cut trying to get in as well. Also, there's a lot of variety between bales, pitch silage, harvest, straw bales, everything, you name it. And there's a bit of a mishap happened with the Red Rock silage trailer, but we'll get to that later on. And as you can see, Adrian is getting in the silage bales with his friend's A210. So we shall get into it guys. Now firstly, starting off here in PJ's farm, as always, we have one of James and Michael's drivers here in the new Case Puma 230 and the Quickie front loader, and he's after borrowing Adrian's bale trailer, the 20-foot Braun. It's not a very long trailer, so he can't really fit too many on the bed. He can only go 4 along. So sure, look, it'll do him. He's not going too far anyway, and it matches the case nicely anyway. And he's just bringing a load of straw back for a farmer that's after buying the straw off PJ, and he's just bringing it back to the yard for the farmer, as he's after baling it for him as well. So he's just taking out, I think he's come back for half a load, so what can you do? But in PJ's yard, a lot of the machines are actually parked up, and the 690 is nearly ready for go with the John Deere baler, and he's going to get baling a bit of the straw there. I think he's really going to do the headlands in small square bales, as there's 2 horse yards and I want to buy a few small square bales, and then the rest of the field will be baled with the round baler. So nice to see that there's still a bit of a demand for the small square bales, as it's a nice tradition that's always been had on the rural Irish countryside, and it's nice to see that it's not really phasing out. I mean, of course it's not being used as regularly as it used to be, but it's still nice to see it being in use, and it also gets the old vintage tractors out as well. Yeah, 690 is predominantly does all the small square baling, so PJ thinks it's the tractor of choice for the small baler. And then Ford 7810 is going to be coming out soon. The harvester is nearly full, so he'll have to come out. And of course the 1200 is still parked up on the 590 as well. But over in the field, as you can see, PJ, he's harvesting away, loving life in the new, well, not new, it's his Dominator 85. And it's going really well for him. He's trashing away. And he's harvesting a bit of the winter wheat, so it is. And it's yielding quite good, so I heard anyway. He's on the headlands there at the moment, so he's barely going through it, and yielding quite good. So happy days for PJ. And there's a nice Massey Ferguson 675 going down the road with a yard scraper. Now hopefully he's not going yard scraping the slats, as it's nearly too good of a tractor for that. But yeah, he's just going down the road with a yard scraper. Then here down the road, you can already hear the hum of the harvester, as Adrian's son is driving the Class Jaguar, as Adrian is actually driving the Dice Combine at the moment. So when you have all the good weather, you nearly can't have enough machines to do all the work. So literally it's all go in the field next to each other, and the hum of the Class Jaguar is coming down the field here as it does the first headland and fills the first trailer. So the 7810 will be first out the gate, and then the Sammy is just coming in nearly ready to be filled. So yeah, Adrian's son, he's doing well on the Class harvester. He hasn't really driven it much, but Adrian just gave him a brief how-to tutorial on how to chop silage and what to look out for. So He's only spilling a bit over the side there now, but he's doing well. And then we have Adrian's Volkswagen Amarok there, and he got a loan of a Red Rock grain trailer there for the harvest, well, for today anyway. And he's going to have one of his tractors there, probably the Fendt, as that's on standby, and he's going to get a lad there to draw the corn into quins. So as far as going well anyway, brand new combine, it'd want to be cutting well. And he's trashing away, a lot bigger than PJ's combine, that's for sure, and a lot wider header. I say it's a 24-foot header, I think it is. But he's trashing away there now, just after starting into the field. The field is quite narrow here at the moment, but it does get quite wide as you go up the field. So this is kind of the narrowest part of the field. And we can't forget about Finbar. He's just bringing in the sheep here at the moment, and he's bringing them up to the hill there now, up to the mountains, as there's a bit of not the best of grass left on this field at the moment, so we might get a bit of fertiliser on it. And I'm not sure what he's going to do for silage this year. I think he might have to buy some in, as he kind of decided to go with making hay bales on this field instead of silage. But I'm not sure if it's the right time to spread fertiliser and see if we can get a last cut of silage off it, but he shall decide. Yeah, he's just moving the sheep there now, and we have Roy, the sheepdog there, just moving the sheep up the mountains. And the good old trusty David Brown is just blocking the way so the sheep can go onto the main road, but they're not too bad. The Ford 6640 is on the Mikhail Bale wrapper, 991. He's just been hired in there to go wrap a few bales for a lad that has no wrapper, and he only has a baler, so he's just going down the road there now. Just going to bait on into it. And then we have the good old county bite on the Heston 4700 baler. Don't see too many of the Heston balers on the back of the counties now, so you don't. But he's going off to bale a bit of straw, so he is. And he's going to test out his baler, as he's just after buying it there last month. So he's very eager to use it. Now coming into James and Michael's yard, it's busy enough, so it is. Good few things happening, and there's a Land Rover on the back of a flatbed. I suppose we'll get to that first. So one of the workers was on the lookout for a Land Rover for a good few years now, and the right one popped up with a sunroof, and he asked James and Michael could he use the flatbed to bring it back down the country, and they so said yes. So he just never got time to take it off. He's just been that busy, so it's just left on the flatbed there now, which is a part of the reason why they had to borrow Adrian's Brahan double axle bale trailer. So James and Michael aren't too pleased about that. T7 260 is just after coming in the yard. James is just after doing 50 bales for a farmer down the road who wants to clear off the field. So he's just coming in there now. He's going to blow down the baler and then have it ready for tomorrow, as there's a big baling job on tomorrow. Hay turner's in the shed there, ready to be taken out, just after getting a bit of work done to it. And then over the ditch, there's a bit of rowing going on, and they couldn't get Adrian in to row the grass, so they had to get another lad in from about half an hour away, which was unfortunate. But Adrian's just up to his eyes at the moment with his own farm, and he couldn't really do much about the contracting. So this lad's hired in with his Massey 6290 and a class rake, very same as Adrian's. And yeah, he's just after finished rowing up the field here now. He's about to face her for home. And here we have a nice New Holland T7 210 with an old 6 rotor Kuhn hay turner. He's off to shake out a bit of haylage for the last time, and then he'll be rolled up, hopefully baled there this evening. Here's the straw field that got baled there last week, and it's just waiting for a farmer there to come and buy the straw. As the farmer that was originally buying the straw actually fell through, he bought the straw somewhere else, but hopefully it'll sell. It won't be lying there too long before the rain gets at it. And here over in the AD plant, there's a lot happening anyway. The New Holland F4780 is parked up and that's ready for go, and so is the T7210 Blue Power and the silage trailer, and they're just really waiting for the grass to wilt out a bit, dry out a bit, and they need an extra few trailers as well, and they'll bait on into it. But the Chrome Big M is across the ditch here, and he's actually grouping the swarts into one, so the rower won't need to come into this field now to row up the grass, as it's merging it into the one swart with the groupers. So he's mowing away there now just after starting into that field, and they only need about 2 trailers as the fields are close enough, so it'll all fit into the one pit, and then they'll be kept busy during the winter feeding that into the digester. So they've been kind of busy all morning moving the machines out of the silage pit there, and they might consider giving it a bit of a clean down there, brush all the moss and the muck, so we'll have a nice clean pit. Coming into the town, it's quiet enough now this morning. Mass won't be long till Mass is on, and we've just a New Holland TM140 passing through the town off to collect the bale trailer for the straw. The ESB men are inside there getting their breakfast as well in the cafe, and then a few of the cows are all happy out just after the milking. And then here we have one of the many Class 640 Arians which the estate has, an estate up the road, and he's going off to bale a lot of haylage which will feed a lot of their race horses. So he's going off down the road there with his Fendt 2900, and the nice Mark 5 Golf is following behind him. So here in Adrian's yard, it's all very busy as well, as you can see. Now, as I was saying, there's a bit of a mishap here, a bit of an accident, a bit of an incident here with a Red Rock silage trailer. He's after, one of the young lads were let loose on the Red Rock there, and he was going down the road, and there's this old ESB pole sticking out, and was after clipping the back of the trailer and kind of pulled the door and bent it into crap, so it did. So we have one of Adrian's top welder man here, and he's been lifted up with the good old Mapro, and he's just seeing what he can do to weld it back together and hopefully get it back drawing grass within the next hour or two. The mighty 416 there is waiting for the first load back from the field there this morning. He's just waiting patiently, and we have the good old milk lorry here bringing in the milk check for Adrian. And then the Fendt will be kind of on standby here at the moment. They'll be needed later on there to go draw the corn from the day's combine, so he'll have to get onto that soon enough. Just waiting on the driver to come down. And here we have one of the tillage farmers around the area. He's in a 6210R John Deere with a 6 metre Amazon disc, and he's going to get disc in the ground, so he is ready for the autumn cultivations. So once the harvest is nearly over, it's made straight into the discing. It's nearly an endless cycle. And then here over in Adrian's second yard, we have his good friend in the Ford A210, and he's bringing in the bales for him as Adrian's so busy, and he has a double bale lifter there, and very kind of the baler man James, he put the bales into twos for him, so it's very handy now for him to bring the bales into the corner of the field now. So very good man, very good baler man. So that's about it for this side of the farm, and in general the whole model farm. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Day 68. Thanks everybody for watching, guys. Sorry there was no video last week. I've been just really busy with the good weather, and I'll try to get more videos out for you, and also a stop motion as well. I really want to get a stop motion out for you guys, as I haven't done one in quite some time. So let me know, guys, what was your favourite scene from the comments below? Was it the two harvesters in the field next to each other, the combine and the Class Jaguar? Or is it PJ's nice little setup over here with the Dominator combine and the straw going out of the field? Let me know, guys, in the comments below. And I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.